Hello and welcome to Beat 'em Up Wrestling. This is April 1st, AEW Dynamite from an undisclosed location.
Yeah. Kind of tiny, but it worked.
Yeah, I mean, so if you guys haven't heard, Florida has finally issued a stay at home. So
starting Friday?
They can no longer film anything in Florida starting Friday.
Yeah, so I don't know if they knew about this or there was rumors. Clearly there was something today. I highly doubt they knew this before today. So they probably knew if you guys be keeping up with the news, there's been a big spike. So knowing that there has been a spike in Florida, they probably were already in the movement of moving somewhere else. And being undisclosed that's a very cool thing to actually put down. I hope nobody spoils the undisclosed because it's actually for the safety of them and they're just trying to provide us with entertainment. So let's keep it disclosed, undisclosed area. So, but it started off with a good match. It was Kenny Omega and Trent.
Yeah, this was a really good match.
Trent is so good. I love Trent singles.
You sometimes forget about how good Trent is in singles when he does a lot of tag team. This was a great match. I mean, Kenny Omega is one of the best wrestlers, and for Trent to be able to keep up with him, it was really awesome. Trent has a lot of experience in wrestling, so it's not like surprising or anything like that. But I mean, he's had a couple of singles matches already in AEW. I think he had one with Phoenix that was amazing. So I kind of want Trent to have a singles
push. Yeah, I mean, I think the best friends could still function, and like you said,
Orange Cassidy and Chuck.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like a bad thing. There was a couple of good moments. Like Kenny went for a hug, Cassidy was about to give him a hug.
Yeah.
And then there's a couple of nasty bumps that Kenny took, especially one part where he went off the top rope and landed kind of on his head. But he looked good. He shook it off.
Yeah, that baseball sliding snapdragon that Trent did to Omega. Kenny. It was awesome. It was really smooth, really fast. I mean there was just one the bump that you said was where his I believe it was his left foot slipped from the rope as he was getting ready to suplex.
Yeah, Trent. Yeah, he was when Trent went up. Yeah,
but other than that, it was almost a flawless match.
It was good. Definitely a great way to kick off Dynamite. Even though we've had Dark, Dark's been highly on a lot of indie talent. It was kind of it feels like we haven't had wrestling for a while. It feels like the weeks are getting longer.
Yeah.
So this was a great match to start off with Dynamite. And then we get Sheeta, which was a great surprise.
We've been asking for some women wrestling, and it was Sheeta versus Anna Jay. I think Anna Jay did a good debut here. She had a lot of personality. She kept up with Sheeta. I don't really know a lot about Anna Jay, but
she was smooth. A lot of times when you get a lot of the unknown indies coming in for the women's division, you can kind of tell they're like green.
Yeah.
But besides like Abaddon, she was really smooth too.
Abaddon, I wish
and then once again, it was with Sheeta. So I don't know if Sheeta brings the best out of people or if she could read people very good in the ring.
But see, Anna Jay had that personality in the ring where she could be a really good heel.
Yeah, she did. And speaking of heels, we forgot to mention that wherever they are, AEW, they had the wrestlers on the ring side again. Yeah. So we had the heels on the right side this time versus the left side. And the left side we had the baby faces. Yeah. So we had Britt Baker talking smack to Sheeta during parts of the match.
She's eating a chicken sandwich.
Popeyes.
The debate is up in Twitter whether it was Chick-fil-A or if it was Popeyes.
I don't know. At some point she got real crunk when she was attacking somebody. We'll get into that point. Yeah. But I'm saying Popeyes because she kind of went hood. Okay. But once again, match was good with Sheeta. There was nothing. The match was great. I thought it was good. Then we get into a promo. Was it the promo? Yeah,
it was the Jake the Snake vignette. Jake's been having a rough time. He sent out a tweet. Staying at home is kind of like
sucks.
Messing with him mentally. So we wish him all the best.
Yeah, and hold your families tight because that's what he said. So appreciate having your family around this time. I know it's hard when you're not always home with everybody, but just be grateful you're home with somebody. Yeah. Okay,
so
yeah,
reach out to Jake on Twitter and stuff. Yeah, let him know.
Let him know his promo was badass, of course.
Yeah. And, we appreciate him and
looking forward to all this.
Little pop over here.
Yeah, we got a little Jake Snake pop. He's cute. Look it.
So yeah,
he's golden years.
we've been fans of Jake the Snake and
Oh,
his
yeah.
promos for a very long time. So
He delivered again tonight.
stay healthy.
Yeah, he delivered again. He did what he
Yeah.
does good, which was
Yeah.
basically building up the murder hawk.
Yeah.
And the consensus on Twitter is, what the hell did Marco Stunt deserve to go against Lance?
Well, Marco Stunt was out, so I'm really happy that he was
Yeah.
healthy. It was great to see him again.
He got a Marco chant for a
Yeah.
few people in there. And Lance didn't squash him.
No.
He fought him for a little bit. He gave him a few spots. He could have squashed him like you think he would have. I mean, because Lance was towering. I mean, is he the size of Luchasaurus? Yeah. Maybe, right? Maybe taller?
I think Luchasaurus might be tall. I think Luchasaurus is 7 feet and
I don't
Lance
know.
is 6'7".
Lance looked ridiculously tall.
Yeah, they might be. Because he's as tall as Dustin.
Dustin's tall as hell.
Yeah. I mean, he's a tall guy, but I think
Dustin's...
Luchasaurus might be taller still.
Yeah, because Dustin was taller than you.
Yeah.
Yeah. It has to be 6'3", 6'4".
I'm 6'1".
Yeah, he looked like he was at least 2 to 3 inches taller.
He's 6'6", probably.
I don't know.
Anyways,
we could Google it, but we're lazy.
Yeah. So it was. Lance Archer did not look weak. I know that people want him to just squash him, but he played a role where he was just kind of like messing with him for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then it just sets it up. I think that for the TNT Dynamite championship, the TNT belt, it's going to be Lance versus Cody.
Which I called it from like the minute before they even announced Lance. I was like, it's either going to be I wanted to say Brody Lee would have been in the mix. I would have liked it because it would have been, you would have saw him actually get a chance to really showcase his talents, which we haven't been able to see yet. I mean, he's still very fresh, but I was like, no, it's going to be Cody and probably Lance. Because why would you do this Jake the Snake build up?
Yeah, no, it kind of works out though, because at least it gives the belt a little bit of some standard, especially if Lance ends up beating Cody or if Cody wins it.
Yeah.
And it's not just the throwaway belt like how the U.S. title has been in WWE. So at least it builds up something. The matches are going to be good though. It's going to be Shawn Spears versus Cody. It's going to be Darby versus Sammy. Mm-hmm. I really hope Sammy wins that.
It's going to be Colt versus
Lance. It looks like Darby's going to win.
It's going to be Colt Cabana versus
Colt
Lance.
versus Lance. That's going to be a good match. And then Dustin versus...
What the heck?
Who's Dustin going up against?
I don't remember. Did they mention it? Did I write it down somewhere? No.
Dustin's going up against... Anyways, we'll move on from it.
We'll figure it out. I can't remember. Hold up. Dustin versus Kip.
Oh, Kip.
Sorry, Kip. We love you, Kip.
Kip was awesome
Kip was really good.
He sent a bunch of tweets for him.
Yeah, he hackles very good. He's very loud.
Yeah, he was the drunken guy that you see at the arena.
He projected clearly.
Yeah.
Like he was not having. He was just bored. Yeah. Yawn. He had a sign that said yawn. I love Kip. So.
But so then after that we get the Brody Lee vignette.
Yeah.
Where, he's Mr.
Once again.
Mr. Brody.
Mr. Brody Lee.
Yeah.
And then he just Mr. Brody.
He hates when you have no control over your body, which is the sneezing and the yawning. So.
Yeah, so like I don't know. It's just one of those things where it's like Brody already has like this whole type of like way he's going. He's already acting like he's like the big boss man of the Dark Order. I also like how when the Dark Order came out, he
punished.
Sorry, somebody was calling me. I'm like, somebody calling me while we're recording this. But he the way he had number 8 and number 9 come out. So into the next match really quick. It's the Naturals. It's Dustin and QT versus 8 and 9 of the Dark Order. When we were watching the match and we were still talking about how Brody. Because Brody's his promos are becoming kind of lingering. Like you're thinking about the things he's saying, thinking about the things he's doing because it's very personal. Yeah. In relation to like McMahon. So
if you know anything about McMahon, he hates when you can't control your body. So yawning, sneezing, hiccups, all that stuff. Yeah. For him, those are signs of weakness. So you have no control. You should be able to
control what you're doing in his presence.
So if you break down what he's saying, McMahon when he's building up wrestlers. And as soon as he sees a sign of weakness from you, that's it. You could be getting pushed, as we saw with EC3. And as soon as he sees something he doesn't like, you're done.
Yeah, and then the
So
way he delivered when he tells the Dark Order guy to say what he told him to say, he says it, but he doesn't deliver it correctly. It also goes with like the
with the
delivering of
promos.
ideas and promos, and it's not your fault you didn't get over. It's because it's not his fault. It's your fault you didn't deliver it.
You didn't deliver the
But
promo
also,
he wrote for you correctly.
getting into 8 and 9, I like how the fact that they're not giving them names because you're basically a number. And they also spread it out 8 and 9. So if you think about who's in the Dark Order, there's spaces to who's up to
Evil
8
Uno, Stu Grayson.
the other two guys.
Yeah, which
There's
we
4 and 5. Keep forgetting. I'm gonna write your name down.
Silver and damn, I looked.
But it gives you an idea that there's more people involved in the Dark Order than what we know, and especially since they didn't allow these two guys' faces to be known. So you know they could be anybody. It could get interesting, and I'm hoping it does get interesting because I think Brody he can do something great with this.
And then Brody punished the guy that took the pin. He didn't punish 9.
Yes, the Natural Nightmares win. Once again, Dustin looks amazing.
Dustin moving super fast.
I want QT to have like I was talking about like his ring gear. I want them to kind of like match. I know he's still like QT Marshall and he has like the Big Apple thing. But I feel like because they're the Natural Nightmares, I feel like he needs to have something that resembles.
Yeah, like you said, like pants. I mean,
something to kind of rework his character because he's not a bad wrestler. I just think it needs to complement how Brandy comes out and how Dustin comes out because it's so similar to the Nightmare family.
Yeah. Maybe some face paint.
He won't. There was a Twitter thing where like face paint him. Do it. He'll be okay. He'll just take it and get over it later.
Draw a little apple on his face.
I just want to see Dustin record it. Anyways, we get into an amazing promo once again of Chris Jericho by himself.
With Vanguard 1, he was by himself.
Wait, he was by himself at his own house, celebrating and having a little bit of
April
bubbly.
Fools.
Yeah, which is his day from his estate.
Yep.
And so Vanguard 1 comes in.
He calls Cody the Tiger King, Cody Exotic.
Yeah, Cody, he was throwing a lot of shade. He really worked on this, just to say that. So definitely go back and watch that. He basically still wants Vanguard 1 in the Inner Circle. He has a little baby Inner Circle t-shirt.
Yeah.
Puts it on Vanguard. He takes off. He sends out his hounds, which is like 3 big dogs followed by like a
Chihuahua,
two big
Pomeranian. Dogs. I think it was a beagle in there.
It was like a mix. I don't know if it was a mixed dog, but there was a pom-pom at the end that got the last shot, and he was just a little floof. Little floof ball.
The Chihuahua just stood by the steps.
He was like, nah. He was like, I'm not going after that. But it was...
Yeah.
He runs after, throws his champagne. Jericho's doing this. It was an old man run because it...
Yeah.
He was just kind of
The funny thing is that Jericho had his pants on while he was sitting in the jacuzzi. He just comes out and he's just wearing his leather pants.
Was it leather?
It looked like they were leather pants. Those are his leather pants that he uses.
I thought I saw a little strap thing. I don't know. Maybe it wasn't, but he just looked ridiculous. They were super tight. If they
there was so many little things I need to watch. I need to rewatch that again because you could tell that Matt Hardy's working with figuring out the videos because if you follow Matt Hardy's videos. They're very similar to
he has it, and then he was just calling him like we was just like I knew you'd come. He said he was doing the whole thing, but like
can't say sorry. He's like
he's like sad.
Yeah, like to be clear.
He had a South Park moment. He said, like it was.
Yeah, Jericho delivered.
Jericho, not only one of the best wrestlers of all time, one of the best like funniest comedic wrestlers of all time. I mean, he was talking to a drone. Yeah. I mean, at some parts it was just like it was brilliant. But yeah, definitely highlighted. It's building up to a hilarious showdown between him and Matt Hardy. But yeah, we'll get into the main bout, which was Shawn Spears and Sammy Guevara.
But before that, do we want to announce that in 2 weeks, Moxley will be defending his belt against Jake Hager?
Jake Hager. That was announced. Sorry about that. And then it's going against Cody and Darby Allin. I don't know what these boys drank before they got out there, but it was like a monster to the T. It was like they were crazy. All 4 of them. Shawn Spears was great in the match. They were all really great.
Sammy Guevara was vlogging during the match.
Yeah, he was vlogging.
When Shawn Spears went to tag him, he's walking around. He asked Brandy for a kiss. Brandy takes his cell phone, and it was man. They put it all out there.
Yeah, they really did. I mean, Darby climbed a pole and coffin dropped off of it onto Spears and Sammy. And then what we were saying is that at one point Shawn threw Cody over, the barricade where
Yeah,
Kip,
yeah.
Jimmy Havoc, Penelope, and Britt Baker were
they
there,
all
and
jumped
Britt
them.
Baker took off her leopard print. Shout out to the Tiger King again. Leopard print heels, and just was she turned to the camera, but she looked so crazed.
Yeah. That's gonna be a joke.
Yeah, like this, and just being the heck out of Cody. Everybody, I don't even know what he did. Well, he had thrown his belt out to Brandy.
Yeah.
He does it to fans.
So in the beginning,
and Kip was like,
Cody took his shirt off, and how he always throws it to the fans.
He
ended up throwing it. The shirt was caught by. It was.
Chucky.
Yeah, Chucky T caught the shirt.
Yeah, Chucky T.
And I was like, it was somebody from the Best Friends.
Yeah.
So the heel side was booing that, and then when he took his belt off, Kip was raising his hands for it, and then he threw it to Brandy. So yeah, the heel side.
It was so funny. It was so funny when the camera turned because Cody didn't even see Kip, but Kip was like here, and all of a sudden he was like.
Yeah.
like
and then Jimmy Havoc is just flicking off Cody the whole time. So.
Yeah. It was a good match.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely so at the end when Cody and Darby do lose the match, so if there's any rules of logic, that means there's other people who are going to win next week.
Yeah, because at the end you see Darby gets surprise pinned up because Sean Spears was about to hit Cody with the chair again, the chairman. Yeah. Darby takes the chair away, and as Sammy pulls the chair off Darby. Sean Spears does a surprise roll up. Cody is
devastating.
Still on the ground trying to get up, so he's not able to break the pin. Darby is mad about that, and then he punches Cody.
Yeah.
And that's how we leave it. So, which leads you to believe that it's going to be Darby beats Sammy next week, and Cody beats Sean Spears.
Setting up
the Cody Darby
feud, a little feud that they have going on there. Yep. That was quick though. They were friends for like a minute.
Yeah. They did a really good tag team though. They had chemistry.
Yeah, definitely.
Sean Spears and Sammy Guevara were awesome. It was a great main event.
It was a good Dynamite.
If this is to be the last live Dynamite that we get, it was a good main event.
Yeah, they definitely, like I said, I don't know if it was just having the guys, the wrestlers, feeding off their energy on the sides. Last week they had some highlights, but it felt a little missed up.
Yeah.
But
this one's like full circle from the beginning of Dynamite. The fact that Sean Spears gave those stitches to Cody, the draw that Darby and Cody had on the very first Dynamite.
Yeah.
So it was like like a full circle. So if this is, like I said, the very last live one we get because of the coronavirus, then I want to just say thank you to everybody that has worked on Dynamite, and can't wait for it to come back if it goes away once everybody's cleared. Dynamite has been a show that we scheduled to watch. We make sure we're able to watch that. So you want to say any thoughts?
No, just we appreciate everything that AEW, the production team, everybody working behind the scenes, all the talent. Because they don't have to do this.
No.
I mean, everybody's like not really knowing what to do with themselves, and this is a way for them. Like, I know some people are like, well, we're selfish because we want them to wrestle. At the same time, you have to realize if this is something they love to do, if this is what they want to do right now, this is their form of forgetting about what's going on. And as long as they're being taken care of, which we know they are, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't put their harms away. Like, especially like people like Tony Khan and Cody and the Bucks and Kenny. They're not stupid people. They know what they're doing. They care about each other.
And nobody's pushing them to do this.
No, nobody's pushing them to do that. And you can tell nobody is disgruntled. You don't hear anything from the rumor mills of people being upset about stuff.
Like the other company.
But yeah, we'll get into more of that when we review WrestleMania this weekend. So, kudos to AEW. Take care of yourself, guys. We love all you guys in there because honestly, you guys have been like something we've turned to for the last year before you guys went live on October. It's
almost going to be a year.
Really hoping we would see you guys in All Out in Chicago September, but I don't really know what the state of the world is going to be in a few months.
I was hoping to see you guys on my birthday in Milwaukee next week.
Milwaukee,
So that's not happening.
No, that was actually today's match. It was today. Milwaukee was tonight. I'm pretty sure it was April 1st was tonight. It was Milwaukee.
Yeah. So that was.
That would have been your birthday present. So.
So.
Hopefully.
Next year, hopefully everybody is cleared and we're past all this the scary times.
But definitely, I really don't see Double or Nothing happening in Vegas.
No.
They haven't.
Well, Vegas. I don't know about Double or Nothing, but the NBA is planning on doing something in Vegas, and maybe other companies will follow suit.
Yeah, if they would do the whole hotel lockdown for
So they're gonna build like it's gonna be like a artificial bubble kind of thing where now that there's tests that could give you results within 15 minutes. What they're planning on doing is the teams in the NBA will be playing the playoffs. Nobody leaves, nobody enters that has not been cleared. So if the NBA has a lot more people, WWE and AEW might be able to do something like that.
I'm just worried about them traveling. If this is safe now, just
lower,
smaller scale. You could still do a pay-per-view and still make it amazing.
And then things are happening so fast that
maybe
right now we're thinking this, and then by June, July, or August, we're starting to go back to somewhat normal.
So hopefully everything works out. But closing remarks, thank you guys for another amazing Dynamite. We look forward to hopefully seeing you guys next week.
We're still doing that subscription thing.
Yeah, so we had some more subscribers, and so we're about 27 away from 70. I think it is.
We're going for 75, something like that.
75. So, 75. So we're almost there.
Yeah.
Almost there. But there'll be another Google link at the bottom of this video. Fill that out. Subscribe if you want to share. But yeah, definitely Pro Wrestling Tees t-shirt of a wrestler of your choice.
Does not have to be AEW.
But
does have to be provided by Pro Wrestling Tees.
We're supporting our homeboys in Chicago, so gotta pick them. All right, guys. But take care. Stay safe. Stay inside. We're still saying this. Bang.
All right.
All right. Bye.